Sydney Sweeney opens up about the role that forever changed her. People forget I'm not Cassie. Hollywood's rising star Sydney Sweeney has captivated audiences with her powerful performances and emotional vulnerability on screen. But it was her portrayal of Cassie Howard on HBO's groundbreaking series Euphoria that truly launched her into the spotlight and changed her life in ways she never anticipated. In a recent interview with Empire, the 27-year-old actress reflected on how embodying such a polarizing and emotionally intense character has shaped both her career and personal identity. Cassie Howard, a young woman riddled with insecurity, heartbreak, and a desperate desire to be loved, became one of the show's most talked-about figures. Her decisions, especially dating her best friend's ex, the manipulative Nate Jacobs, sparked endless debates and impassioned reactions online. "It definitely changed my life, yeah," Sydney admitted. "I think that with the amount of access with social media and how much content gets put out there of Cassie, people do have a hard time separating actors from their characters." Sweeney says that for many fans, it became difficult to distinguish her from the fictional world of Euphoria. Cassie's actions, particularly in the show's second season, drew widespread criticism and anger from viewers. That criticism, at times, was misdirected toward Sydney herself, blurring the line between actress and character in the public eye. "Cassie is hated and she's loved, but she's definitely a complicated character," Sweeney continued. "And so I think that could confuse people for sure. But if they're hating me for decisions that my character is making, then I'm playing the character correctly." For Sydney, the backlash was a strange form of validation. It meant she had succeeded in bringing Cassie to life in a raw and believable way, so much so that people forgot she was just acting. Still, facing intense judgment for fictional behavior is no easy task, especially when it spills over into her real life. She acknowledged that receiving online hate can be emotionally draining, especially when it's deeply personal. But rather than retreating, Sweeney has taken it as an opportunity to grow. She's developed a thicker skin, learned to navigate the pitfalls of fame, and found a sense of purpose in her craft. "It gets hard," she confessed. "It's tough when fans blame me instead of Cassie. But I've learned to understand where they're coming from, and I try not to let it affect me too much." Off-screen, Sydney has also been going through major changes. The actress recently called off her engagement with her longtime partner, a decision that she's kept largely private. While she hasn't spoken much about her personal life, the timing of it coinciding with Euphoria's explosive success and the public's intense scrutiny hasn't gone unnoticed. Despite the challenges, Sydney remains grateful for the journey. She sees Cassie as a turning point in her career, a role that tested her emotionally, pushed her boundaries as an actress, and taught her how to manage fame and criticism with grace. "I feel proud of the work I've done," she said. "Cassie's story resonates with people, even if they don't always like her. And as an actor, that's all I can really hope for, that what I do makes people feel something." Her performance has certainly done just that. From sobbing breakdowns in bathroom mirrors to emotionally raw confrontations with friends and lovers, Sydney brought a vulnerability to Cassie that made the character unforgettable. She didn't just act, she transformed. Outside of Euphoria, Sydney has continued to prove her versatility. From the romantic comedy Anyone But You to psychological dramas like Reality and her role in The White Lotus, she's demonstrated a rare ability to move between genres while maintaining emotional authenticity. Each role adds another layer to her impressive body of work, and fans are eager to see what she does next. But no matter where her career takes her, Sweeney says the experience of playing Cassie will always stay with her. It taught her about the power of performance, the intensity of fan culture, and most importantly, the importance of staying grounded. "I've grown so much because of this role," she said. "It wasn't always easy. But it changed the way I see myself, the way I work, and how I handle the world around me. That's something I'll carry with me forever."